Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to turn this to this. Which is 2 by 6 by 8 and 2 by 4 by 8. I'm gonna show you how to turn this into a nice computer desk. Alright guys, the first thing we want to do on the 2 by 6 by 8 is mark off 4 feet. So you're gonna go ahead and just put it on your table. And you're gonna measure 4 feet from one end. You're gonna mark it down. And then you're gonna measure 4 feet from the other end and mark it down. You're gonna do this to both 2 by 6 by 8 that you guys have. I want to go ahead and do the same this side. Mark it 4 feet. But you don't have to. You're already marked off. So basically, guys, you're gonna go ahead and mark off 4 feet from this side or either side. You're gonna do this to both 2 by 6 by 8 that you guys have. Alright guys, after you go ahead and mark it at the 4-foot mark, you're going to take a ruler or you can take anything that is straight, 2 by 4, and go ahead and align it, make your line. Take the other one, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go ahead and mark it at 4 feet. Mark it on both sides. Each side, one front, back, make it easier for you. Go ahead, take your ruler or whatever you're using to align it. Make sure it's even. There. So right now, both 2 by 6 are marked at the 4-foot line. I haven't used this in a while. You're gonna go ahead. Oh, first things first, safety glasses. Make sure you wear your safety glasses. You're gonna go ahead and make sure you align it. Perfect. So I have not used this saw quite a while. Hopefully it still works, at least for this project. Okay, this is your first set. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it to the side. Now this table is not for this. I have to fix the table that is actually for this. The table that came with this, I have to fix it. It's been lazy lately. You're gonna go ahead and get the next piece. Make sure if you're using a table like this, don't do it like me. This is moving everywhere, you know, so I have to like hold it down so it won't move. This is basically the way the table is. So if you can see that it's pretty even. I'm gonna go ahead and take these. Let's take out my bolts. I'm gonna go ahead and bend them a little bit just to get these rough edges out. It's just a little bit on the side that you cut. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. No need for the safety glasses right now. Try to get it as even as possible. Technically, you're supposed to use a clamp. I don't have one, so wing it. As long as it's even. Now, I am going to use screws, but this is just some extra protection. Alright guys, so basically what you're wanting to do is take a 2x4. It doesn't have to be the one you're using. You know, you're gonna put this here, put it towards the end, and mark it off where you want it. You know, take some measurements. I'm gonna put it a little bit towards the outside. It's gonna be like maybe like 1.25 inches right here. And then you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. I went ahead already and measured the middle part. I measured that, so that's why I already got these marked off as where the legs are gonna go in. Okay guys, you're gonna go ahead and cut where you marked it off at. We're gonna cut 4 pieces. Oh, and by the way, I'm using the table. It wasn't broken, it was just loose. Now, what you want to go ahead and do is mark off. You're going to mark off, and measure it with the same piece of wood. So go ahead and mark it off. measure it with the same piece of wood you're going to use. So it's nice and even. You're going to go ahead and do the same thing as the other one. Sand it down a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. These are going to go inside. I just hate these little spiky pieces of wood that they got. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Move this out of the way. I barely have any space here, but here we go. So this is gonna be basically it's gonna go right here, which is gonna hold this table together. One here. We're gonna go ahead and measure it, and it's perfect. Aligned. So you're gonna go ahead and get your ruler. Just measure it exactly how I wanted it. About one and a quarter. Just about right, 1 1/4. Don't need this for right now. Here goes the pencil. 1 1/4. Now, this doesn't have to go here. This could go here, wherever you want it. But the closer to the edge you put it, the more space, leg space you have inside once this puppy is flipped over. Just start off by doing the measurement again, making sure. You can choose either side. Now I like to, when I put any glue on wood, I like to do it like that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a lot because I'm going to screw it, so it doesn't have to be a lot. Now here is where you're going to be very careful. You're going to go ahead and place it where the measurements already are, and before you press it down, you're going to go ahead and measure it one more time before you hold it down. And if this thing does glue, 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Now you can hold it down. Maybe put some weights on there, something heavy, so you can just go ahead and stay there. Make a hold. See? What you can do is, while this is gluing, you can start on the other side. Same way. So you're going to go ahead and screw in each board. So right now you want to go ahead and measure what the legs how tall you want the legs to be. So just put this on top of here. Go ahead and measure 29 inches. Now this part you're going to want to have as even as possible, because this is going to go, this is your legs, you know, so gonna go ahead and get my ruler. It's even. Measure again. Just measure this measure, it's a little easier. 29 inches. So, if we get 3 legs out of one of these 2x4x8s, inches. And with this, still have some here, which means I might be able to just put one in the middle here for more support. Here are my safety glasses. Start off where you want to go to. Put your flush. This one comes all the way. Check your legs. Okay, in there. It's a little off. So I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it. See how much I cut off. This one's 29 perfect. This one, it's not. No. So, this one is actually short. So this one. Short. So two of them were just half an inch shorter. I'm gonna go ahead and try to trim it with this dull blade. Yes, perfect. Real piece of Dimable. We'll do the same thing here. No, even it's about 28 inches in a quarter. Go ahead and sand it down to the corners. You know, these are gonna go like this. You go ahead and hold this. This, go like that. I can't find my own. So this is something quick, simple, just for my computer. I needed something bigger because I have 2 monitors, and my little Walmart one was not enough. It was just too small. It was roughly around 30 bucks. Well, maybe around $21 in just the wood material. But I did have screws. I did buy wood glue, and I also bought the stain because I'm gonna stain it. I think it's like mahogany or something like that. All right, guys. I sanded it down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and stain it with this. It's red mahogany, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use an old rag. No need to buy any brush or anything like that. You do it with a rag. It's perfect. This was like 6 and change, almost just like $7 at Home Depot. Make sure you stir it. Now, I usually cover it, but this is the garage. If it falls, it falls. It's nothing big, nothing like that. So what I do is, I just go ahead and dip in and go away. So let's see. Make sure you do this in a ventilated area because this thing does smell. It's a nice color. Some people prefer staining it before building it. Since this was nothing nothing important, like it's gonna be in the house, it's not gonna really be shown. Just did it like that because it's gonna be in my garage for my computer. In the cracks, you can just go like that and squeeze some in it. I mean, this thing, when you stain it, it makes it look so much better. This staining the wood really brings out the features of the wood itself. And it does dry up, I think within an hour or less. It just depends. Like the cracks right there. Just make sure you just soak it in between boards. Just like that, just dip in. So I'm gonna look white stuff. Could have actually just used a small can for this, but I might use the remaining for something else that I have over there. The side's a little bit more rough. I dab it. We'll soak it all in. I'll try to get as much underneath here as possible, just so you won't see the different color. It's just a personal preference. I'm a little OCD with a couple of things. And you can see the difference already. You get a lot on certain parts, just wipe it down. So then you don't have like a big clump of liquid after it dries. Okay. This is, I believe, finito. This is really some strong stuff. Well, there you have it, guys. Easy as that. Spent about $30 with the glue, the stainer,